Pisces, welcome back. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot, and this is your weekly read. We're going to be using the Mythic Tarot this week, and this is an old deck. It's not in print anymore, but there is a version that is, so I'll put a link in the description box for you. Excuse me. We'll also pull one of the Enchanted Map Oracle cards at the end. And I'll also have a link for that in the description as well. So, this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and it is a general reading, so it'll just be whatever energies I'm picking up as I'm reading. And I'm going to do 6 cards today. Not looking for jumpers, we're just going to take them off the deck as I'm done shuffling. If it's not resonating for you, you could try some of the older videos on the channel, or you could check out one of the other excellent readers on YouTube. So we're seeing some overlap here. I think the Judgment card was coming out for Aquarius, and the King of Pentacles, I think that was Capricorn. I'm forgetting now. So let's see what we have. Quite a few. We've got half of your reading are major arcana. Could be a significant week for you. So we have the King of Pentacles. This is financial security. There's a sense of really being physically secure. It is sometimes representative of someone in your life that is very abundant and very prosperous. It could be an indication through meeting that person. You start to think about your own financial security, and you start to develop your own material self-confidence, feeling secure about your ability to create wealth. Sometimes the pentacles speak to health, but let's see what the other cards say to get some sense of context here. I feel that perhaps with the Judgment card coming in, it could be that this is about you, not someone else, that you're feeling kind of an awareness of how the decisions you have made financially have led to your present situation. There's a reckoning here, an awareness of if you've made, solid, well thought out decisions in the past, that you're feeling quite secure physically, financially. If you haven't made the best decisions in the past, perhaps you're realizing that you create your future. We all create our own future here by the decisions we're making. What you decide to do today impacts tomorrow, and you are becoming aware of that, Pisces. You're starting to understand that it is in your control, your hands. I almost said cans. It's my mind and my tongue not always lining up there. It's in your control how your future looks. What does your tomorrow look like financially? It depends on what you do today. So that's kind of where I'm seeing those energies, and that's not good or bad. It could be either, depending on your particular situation, but it is a positive message as a general rule, because it's saying it's in your power. If you want more of some sort of financial security that you don't feel you have, it's in your power today to make choices to get you there tomorrow. If you are completely happy with how things are going for you and you feel quite secure materially, then keep doing what you're doing, right? The Three of Cups is coming out next. And I just want to show you the artwork because I love that the artwork in this deck. Come on, focus. There. She's standing here. She's waiting. Almost looks like a bride, doesn't she? With her 3 cups being offered down below. And someone behind her, she doesn't even see him. But he's there, and he's her destiny. And this 3 of Cups is saying there's a sense around this week of happiness and celebration, community. You're sharing time with people that are close to you. There's also the potential for the start of a love affair in this card, though I don't know. Let's see what else the other cards have to say. The Empress, this is a very nurturing, mothering energy. This is also representative of creation and the onset of a phase of life for you where you're very much about the physical, the body, being in your physical self, accepting and celebrating your physical self. And sometimes it can mean, motherhood or fertility, but it doesn't have to be in the very literal sense. It could be that you're giving birth to something new, not a child per se, but some idea or a business or a creation of some sort. The Two of Pentacles is about balancing all of the responsibilities before you. It can be about making a choice between two things, but that's not how I'm seeing it here. I'm seeing it here more as you looking at your priorities. Where can you spend your time? Because there probably are many places you could put your energy and your time. What's the best one? This is also potentially speaking of resources making themselves available to you for a new project. The Empress energy here really feels to me like you're about to create something. And this Two of Pentacles coming in after it tells me you will have access to the resources you need to create that. Whether it's money, time, connections, you have what you need. And you may not know what it is yet, but when the time comes, you will have what you need. The Seven of Swords energy coming in here at the end, all dark and mysterious. Somebody making away with all of the swords from the armory in the middle of the night under a full, not a full moon, quarter moon. The moon is, when the moon is there, there's always some hidden knowledge. There's always something you're not seeing that you might need to inform your decision making. The Seven of Swords, it gets kind of a bad rap. People see it as, it's a sign of deception, an energy of somebody tricking someone. I don't see it that way. What I see is you're in a situation where you must use diplomacy. So that might feel like not being completely honest on occasion, but really it is the wise choice to use tact and diplomacy in speaking. There may be something about this new project that you're a little bit worried that some people might find it offensive. You're worried that some people might take it personally when it's not meant to be a personal attack in any way. So you just need to think about how you're communicating about your new project, because look at all the sunlight, look at all the light and the joy, the abundance of the grapes growing and the beautiful green hills and the wheat in the field. This is blessed. This is something that Spirit is saying, yes, it's time, you're ready, look at that. You've got the resources you need to create, to bring it forward. And this is just anxiety and worry and the little voice in your head that needs to shut the hell up, right? This is just not real. And it's not about you hurting anyone. It's about you going out and finding the satisfaction of creation. And so I feel like this really is just finding a way to communicate about your new project. If you're worried that it might upset someone, then finding a way to communicate about it with those people in a diplomatic way. So I see a pretty good week for you. This is probably something that would take more than a week to achieve, this project here with the resources and the creation. But it could be something that you're starting this week. It could be something that you're starting. And it may come out of this time of thinking about your financial situation and how you can impact it and how you have previously impacted it. And I think this has something to do with conversations and connections with people close to you as well. There's time spent this week thinking about this and either talking about it with other folks or talking sort of around it. There are other conversations going on, but in your mind they relate back and they inform your feeling about this. Sorry, I don't know what happened to the camera there. I confused it, I guess. So this becomes more clear to you because you're having conversations with friends about other things, and it sort of sparks an idea in your mind. I think that's what I see there, Pisces. Let's pull one of these. Sorry, I'm not lining the cards up, and I know that's going to bug some people, but that'll do. All right, maybe it's just going to bother me, not anyone else. All right, so let's see what we have here for you. Number 47, Sacred Pool, and the light is shifting. So there's a little bit of reflection again. What is in that pool? There's just something coming out. A wisp. I don't know. It's number 47. Let's look it up in the book. 47. This is the book, by the way. I don't know if I showed you that yet. This is the deck. I'll put a link for it. Sacred Pool. The world is a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Embody the love you wish to see in the world. When you look into the mirror, do you like what you see? The Sacred Pool card asks that you focus on self-love and self-esteem. We are all works in progress, so a detached self-examination made with rigorous honesty is called for now. Reflect by the Sacred Pool and be at peace with yourself. Can you see how far you've come and how magical your life is? Do you notice the spark of the divine shining through your eyes? When you're conscious that you're the embodiment of spirit, it becomes easier to reflect yourself and to respect yourself and act in good conscience. Then you'll reap the greatest rewards. Your unique service to the world is not only needed but celebrated. See the love within you and know that if you cast it upon the waters, it will return to you tenfold. Be at peace, for you are beautiful and loved. Act with surety and confidence, and success shall be yours, whatever your inquiry. So, I'm kind of sensing now this. Let me see if I can do this. Because this thought has come into my mind, and now I need to articulate it. This creation, whatever you're creating here, that you have now an assurance that you'll have access to the resources that you need in order to bring it forward and to give birth to that new thing. It has something to do with this, okay? So you're taking stock of where you are financially. This may be something that, a project that you're thinking may assist you financially, may help you grow your fortune. And what Spirit is saying is, as you're doing this assessment, think about the fact that when you're making your choices, let me see how to say this. When you are making your choices that are leading to your future financially, remember that you are divine. Remember, you are spirit. You are God. It's within you. And so when you have to decide whether to spend money or not, is it serving your highest purpose? Are you spending your resources, time, money, etc., on what matters for your expression of divine in this world? Or are you hiding from your divinity? This gets kind of deep, and it's a little more than a weekly video can go into, I think. But that's what I'm being told now, and it's really, I apologize, it's rather difficult for me to articulate it fully, but I feel like the message of Sacred Pool is that you are enough. You don't need to buy a bunch of things to make you enough. What you have inside of you waiting to come out is an expression of divine. It's an expression of spirit. And you don't need to worry. Everything is going to work out. And you will find the right way to say what you need to say. So, yeah, I think that's pretty great, Pisces. It looks like a pretty interesting week, a start to this shift in you that could be quite a significant one. So, yeah, thank you for letting me read for you. It's really my honor to be able to provide these readings. And thank you for the likes, shares, and subscribes. Every like, share, and subscribe gets the messages out further to more people. And I really appreciate your help with that, because I'm pleased to know that more people will see them, because I think then more people that need to hear the messages will hear them. So thank you so much. I will see you next week. Blessings.